So, doing some cardio, a little recap on the weekend of Olympia. Drove out there on Thursday, me and the little guy, and then we decided that we'd go walk around after we checked in. Went and did the kisses by fish on our feet, where the fish eat your dead skin, I guess. If you haven't tried it, try it. Recommendation. It's pretty funny. If you have a little kid, take them, because that shit is hilarious, watching them laugh their ass off. Just uncontrollable tickling. It's awesome. But yeah, Friday went to the Olympia, and first time ever going, so that whole thing was an experience in itself. Shout out to the Olympia, the production, everything they do for these athletes. It's pretty good. From the jackets to the way that they treat them to the room accommodation, the location of where the hotel is in retrospect to where the convention center is, where they're going to do the show. It's solid. And obviously, big shout out to Jeremiah for making it, because he's the first one of T4 to do it. So huge for him. And it kind of just goes to show that, like, once you have that initial guy to do it and kind of break through, he kind of sets the tone for everyone else, definitely leading by example. But it's kind of like that 4-minute mile concept. Once it's broken, then it's like the gates are open. Now it's like, okay, we can do that. Before he turned pro, I know there was a lot of us that were kind of thinking, are we going to even make it to that level? And then once he turned pro, it was like, oh, we just need to put in the time. With that all being said, first Olympia for him. In my opinion, I felt like he did great. He finished in like the top half. There was over 54 guys, 54 competitors, and he was in that 30-ish range. So, hey, pretty goddamn good. Pretty goddamn good. And now the nerves, the anxiousness that you get from doing something for the first time, that's gone. So he's only going to get better from here. And, you know, he's already accomplished something that most of us will probably never accomplish in our life, which is making it to the Olympia stage. But hopefully he goes back. I believe he will. I believe he's still got a few more in him. And if he can place higher each time, right on. And also, if he doesn't, I'm still there to root him on. So, shout out Jay. Love you, man. My little guy, Jeter, rolled with me. He is a road dog. That guy is with it, 100%. He likes being there at the shows. He likes going to the shows. He likes the excitement of the shows. He gets so hyped up that sometimes I got to bring him back. And that's okay. I'll take that all day. Prejudging for the Classic guys was Saturday. And I will say, seeing some of those pros in person, like those top 5, the top 3, Mike and Chris, they're unreal. Like, they really are freaks. And when you see them in person, I'm going to tell you one thing. You people that watch it live and you pay for the pay-per-view, your opinions about anything doesn't mean shit. Just so you know. It really doesn't. The concept of seeing it on pay-per-view, I don't give a shit what the quality is and what kind of TV you have or whatever the fuck. It doesn't matter. In person is insane. It really puts a lot of things into perspective. You get to see the depth. You get to see the width, the graininess, things that you can't see on TV. You see that in person. And you really start to understand why Chris is fucking who the fuck he is. Now, with that being said, Mike Summerfield is the next Mr. Olympia. I'm calling it now. It's him and Urs. Dino, I don't know. I feel like he finally got the placing he deserved. I don't know. I feel like he's overrated. If you like him, suck it. Also, new shirt. Side note. But as far as what I thought of the placings are good. Watching the women were also very, very impressive. And some of them are bigger than most of the dudes that I work out with. So that, yeah, like the bodybuilding chicks, they're bigger than most of the dudes I know. Seeing figure, impressive. Vitamin C, hoorah, way to go. Going out as the greatest of all time. Francielle finally dropping the crown, which well-deserved. That was a well-deserved win. And Andrea Shaw. Yeah, you're not beating that anytime soon. So, good luck to the rest of yous. Now that she kind of changed up her protocol when it came to coming into the show, Enrique talked to her coach, kind of gave the rundown of it, and yeah, made a big difference. But that's a champion's mentality. You lose. I believe at the Rising Phoenix she lost, and she made the adjustments, the right adjustments necessary to come in and win this. So kudos to her and her coach as well. But yeah, then we bounced from Olympia after prejudging and drove straight out to Costa Mesa for Speedway for the Nationals out there. And so we're all over the place. But now we're back at it, back in the gym. And first day back in, got blood work done today. So 2 to 3 days to get the results of that. And then start the push during this off season. I've been in a quote-unquote health phase, aka I haven't been taking anything. Took a little bit of GH daily, but that's been pretty much it besides the PCT. And feel okay. You know, energy drops when you come off of gear. But I like to come off of everything and let my body kind of relax. And then make it more receptive once I add stuff back in. So before I add anything back in, get the blood work checked and see where we're at, make sure everything looks good, and then go from there. But I'm excited. Seeing those guys at the Olympia kind of lights a fire under your ass. And like I said, it kind of puts in perspective where the fuck you are in the world. And in this game of bodybuilding. And that it takes a lot of time and a lot of dedication, consistency, all those fancy words that you hear. Bottom line, nose to the grindstone for the next 8 months. And just try to get bigger, fill in the gaps, improve the weaknesses, and while I'm at it, become a better coach. So, all right, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your friends.